Hey everybody, what's up? It's Some Type of Artist here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We're in the Shadow Temple, so let's keep doing that. Yeah, we don't actually have much further in the Shadow Temple to go. Probably what it's going to be like a 40-minute video last time if I decided to keep it all in, but oh well, I guess we'll see. So, one thing that's going to come up in the Shadow Temple are these fans, which will blow you back. And believe it or not, you're actually going to have to take the iron boots back again to kind of deal with this. And, you know, not get hit by the slow-moving spikes. But I remember a lot of people thinking, you know, there was supposed to be some type of wind temple. Oh yeah, we can still jump slash and iron boots, why not? And that's why, if you see and look at the forest medallion, it kind of looks like there's a fan on it. Now, I never really thought too much. I mean, that could just be, you know, just any old symbol for all I know. But they were also saying, you know, these were used in the forest temple part of Ganon's Tower, and that's maybe why people thought there was supposed to be some kind of wind temple. So we want these. Because when that stops flowing, we're actually going to need these to go across. I think I want to put the iron boots back on. I don't know, there's just so much unused content in Ocarina of Time, and I just kind of want to like look up some more videos about like the history of it, because I've heard a lot like over time, but I don't know. I can't think of a whole lot off the top of my head. And it's just kind of interesting, but I don't know about the Wind Temple thing. Like, I think, you know, a lot of times, hold on, what do you say? Those who have secret feet let the wind guide them. Oh yeah, so this is just basically a hint room. You know, earth or forest or plants or wind usually like are similar enough to each other to actually, what am I trying to say? I feel like wind and forest could be interchangeable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because in a lot of RPGs, you know, when you have elements and stuff like that, they usually have some kind of thing where, you know, maybe there's no wind element, but there's a forest element, or something like that. Or maybe there's no earth element, but there is like a wood element. Something like that. I don't know. I mean, Final Fantasy has their own wind spells and their earth spells and stuff like that. But not every game plays by, like, Final Fantasy rules. Even Dot Hack had, like, you know, earth and wood as two separate things when, you know, wood could have been, I mean, yeah, wood could have been wind, something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other examples, I guess, and I'm just kind of drawing a blank. I always hate when you're like, when you know something in your head, but for the life of you, you can't think of an example to support your argument. It's just something you know you've felt feeling before in the past. I always hate when that happens, because I feel like there's so many arguments where I could have just made my point so much better if I just could remember stupid stuff like that. I don't know, or maybe if I even, like, was able to, you know, think of better ways to say something. I'm trying to think now of other RPGs or games that had, like, interchangeable wind and wood things. I'm kind of thinking, isn't Legend of Dragoon one of them, where Albert and Lavitz were, like, the Wind Dragoon, but they had, like, wind and wood attacks? I don't know. I guess my main point is, I think aspects of a wind temple could have been in the forest temple, but I don't think they were necessarily, like, two different dungeons. But they could have been. I mean, I'm not, like, arguing it's impossible or it shouldn't have happened or anything like that. I just think it's a little, you know, to base it off of the fact that this one thing from the Shadow Temple that produces wind happens to show up in the forest section of the Ganon's Tower. I think there could just be like a bit of a stronger argument there. You know, the Ice Cavern and the Water Temple maybe being, you know, or the Ice Cavern being its own temple or something like that, because the entirety of Ganon's section at the end of the game for the Water Temple has the Ice section. I guess, I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm just tripping over my words. I think I've kind of had it for this particular recording session, but that's alright, we're almost at the end of the dungeon. So we have a big fairy here. You know what to do with the Triforce symbol. Oh, boy, I think I'm getting tired, that's all. I think I'm going to call it after this video. I got more done than I thought I would today, which is good, because I think that this might be my only ideal chance to record this week. But I've got, like, so many videos to still edit, so it's fine. I just kind of want to, like... I get a little antsy when I'm working on, like, long-term projects, and I don't always have the time to, devote time to things every day, even if it's just, like, a little bit. Like, if I was able to, like, record 1 or 2 episodes a day, I'd feel better than this, what I've been doing the past couple of weeks, which has basically been, you know, recording once or twice a week, but, like, it's been all day, and I'm just... I don't know, wanting to do more, because I don't want this, you know, Let's Play recording to go on for a super long time. Oh, I keep forgetting about the ice arrows. Can we freeze the Stalfos? This is probably not the best place to check, and I think there was only 2 on this boat, too, which really sucks, because I did want to try the ice arrows out on the Stalfos, although they'll probably guard all of my shots, so no big deal. Then watch out for the boat, because it's gonna crash. Link, the ship is sinking. Abandoned ship. Gone onto a safe platform, and it falls pretty fast. It's not even sinking. It's just like falls into this fog or whatever it is. So before we cross there are things we need to do in here, including getting the boss key, because we have not gotten the boss key yet. And here's like another maze. Basically just, you know, hug the wall and whatever. Yeah, I'm not even gonna deal with you guys. So in here is, well, I guess I have to deal with you. Dang. Well, can I... come on, I was right doing the ice, I mean, grad. Oh my god, I can't stand it. You can't use the 2 at once. Man, it didn't do anything. This ice arrow is turning out to not be super useful. I know everyone said it wasn't supposed to be, but I was really secretly hoping there were some more effects on enemies that you hadn't seen before. Dang. Thankfully, they draw magic. Got hearts in these pots. We don't really need them, but, you know. I'll top myself off if they're there. There's another key that we're going to use pretty much right in the next room. Yeah, I'm going to skip you. Oh, I guess not. Maybe this is for just the room where the fairy dropped us off at. Ooh, more skulls. That's fun. I think there's another skull shell over here too. Yeah, so let's get our long shot out. Boop. Boop. Gotcha. Alrighty. Don't you love stairs that you literally have to climb? Literally climb each step. It's great. So I think in one of these skulls there's actually a ton of money too. I'm not actually sure what we need from here, because I thought you know, the one key was all we really needed again. I could be wrong. Or maybe this is just like an optional room. Where it just has like a ton of money and stuff. Whoops. Dang, dude, can we take these shoes off yet? Like, seriously, I can't stand the hover boots. As much as people complain about the iron boots and using them in the water temple, I think just moving around with the hover boots is just such a pain in the ass. You're always slipping and sliding every which way. That's why I never really cared to be Luigi in Super Mario Bros. 2. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. You know, though, I'd like being Shadow in Sonic, though. Like, I don't mind, like, the slipperiness of him, so it's like, I don't get why it works sometimes and not others. There was a keys in there? Huh. Well, what's in the last one? Missed? Yeah, I bet you did. Come on, come on, come on. Throw it in there, damn it. Oh, what the heck? What the heck happened to me? What did I catch on fire from the bomb? How about now? Can we do this now? Finally. And there's a ton of money. So I guess this really was just kind of like a bonus room where you just get a bunch of stuff. So you really didn't need anything in there. Except for the gold sculptula. But then again, you don't really need the gold sculptula either. We got one more room. And it's kind of a weird room. It's the only time in the game, really, besides from the entrance to the Shadow Temple, that you need Din's Fire, because on either side are these stakes that are going to crush you. And it's one of those, you know, it'll warp you back to the beginning of the room if it does happen. And you just basically just got to use Din's Fire to get rid of them. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird that you need Din's Fire here. It's like you can't even just, like, use, the fire arrows against it. The fire arrows won't actually work against it. But anyway, this is where the boss key is, so now we can finally go up against Bongo Bongo. Probably should have tried the ice arrows against them too. I can't believe my whole point getting the ice arrows early was to try it against different enemies, but I mean, that's what I'm talking about though. There's really like little that the sword can't do for you. It's just your go-to thing. And it doesn't help that the ones we have actually tried it against, you know, have basically had no extra effect on it. Hope I remember to use it on Bongo Bongo. Can we use it against the bomb flowers over here? So we need a way across. Yeah, but no special effect there. Crash. Whoops. I meant the other button. And it just fell down. Oh well, whatever. There's also some hearts up there if you want. Nah, I'm good. I know the Scarecrow will show up if you play a song there, and that's how you get to the ones on top. But I remember I had a hard time with this dungeon as a kid, and what I did was I set up Furor's Wind in this room so I can warp back to this boss chamber without having to do all the backtracking and riding that ferry across again. Just because I got so sick of the wait in between things. But I can't for the life of me remember if it actually worked or not. Like if Furor's Wind will disappear if you die or leave the temple or something like that. But here we go, it's Bongo Bongo. It's like this giant mutant vagina with hands. It's got a really creepy boss song too. It like makes this like really unsettling noise along with the normal boss music. And I can't help but wonder, is Bongo Bongo supposed to be like a mutated version of like... Yeah, the hand just like... Oh, that was it! That's so cool! The hand tries to break the ice apart. Oh my god, I have never seen that before. Except I can't seem to break the other hand or freeze the other hand when oh, well, here we go. Oh, not that one. Now I want Bongo. I gotta move faster than that. So normally you want to hit one hand and it'll be stunned, and then the other hand will be stunned. Then Bongo Bongo will kind of like rush you. Shoot, man, I'm gonna do it like this. Bongo Bongo will rush you, but you gotta use the Lens of Truth to see him. So you hit an arrow in his eye, and oh, crap. And then you'll, you know, do your thing with your sword. It makes me wonder, like, what's even the point then? If it's like this difficult. I guess I have to hit him with the sword again? That's so interesting. I've never seen it like this before. And I'm wasting all my magic too trying to do this, but I don't know. It's just I've never even seen that animation before, you know? So it's just interesting and strange. But then it froze that time then. Oh, well, because it just freed the other one. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. Alright, let me try stabbing one of them to stun them. And then... No, that doesn't work either. I don't know why, that's just so fascinating to me, because all the time I've played this, I've never even considered doing this, and it's like, it has such an interesting effect. Yeah, now the other one's just doing it too. Come on. Why won't it... How did I get both of them to freeze the first time? Yeah, even the normal arrows, so I don't know. I guess we'll just do it the normal way. Boo. Oh man, and I can't even... Normally, if you're out of magic and you use like a fire arrow or an ice arrow or something like that, you'll just fire a normal one, but I guess if it's still there with the magic, then... Oh, I don't even have magic power to use the Lens of Truth. Well, can we get this magic then, really fast? You don't need a lot of magic to use it. Oh, come on, I totally dodged my way out of that one. Can you let me go, please? Like, holy crap. Alright, before I just mess everything up. Let me drink this potion. Good thing I had it. We're learning all sorts of things about ourselves in this episode today. Alright, enough, like, screwing around. Can we just finish this fight off? There you go. Well, I guess you all saw what happens if you freeze Bongo Bongo's hand. That's probably the most interesting thing I've seen in a long time from this, from, you know, new stuff you find out about old video games that you've played a million times, but there he goes. God, almost lost that one, too. I'm happy we had that red potion. And we'll take our heart container, and for whatever reason, we're not zoomed in. God, imagine if I didn't have all this health, what would have happened? Well, I would use the red potion then, that's what would have happened. Alright, Impa, where are you at? And where's Zelda? As if we already don't know. Hello, I am Impa. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. I love how she recognizes Link and yet still introduces herself. It's like the other ones always just either introduce themselves, like Saria, and then like realize who it was, or then, I don't know, like Darunia, he just like knew right away. I don't know, Impa just does both. Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Oh, good. Where is she? Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I've always hated when things in stores refer to themselves as like chosen ones or stuff like that, or wise ones in this case. Just, I don't know, it just seems so lazy, so cliche. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa, blah, 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 blah. Well, we know what happens. Please look out for the princess. Well, tell me where she is, and maybe I could do a better job at it. Alright, so that was the Shadow Temple. Quite an interesting experience with that Bongo Bongo. I still kind of want to see, you know, what other effects the Ice Arrow has on things. I think you can still freeze Octoroks, similar to how you can do a Majora's Mask, but they won't, like, you know, stay frozen so you can climb on top of them or anything. But before we leave, since we wasted all that frickin' crap, I think I'm just gonna pick up a few things in town. They're max money anyway, so, you know, let's go do a little shopping. Take these frickin' boots off. I kind of want a green potion, because we could have used one almost back then. Because after you give that woman her, back here, you know, where her son, after her problem with her son, after you give her the mushroom, she'll start offering blue potions, which fills up both hearts and magic. Huh? What the heck? Where's my 4th bottle? Did I not get that last po? I could have sworn we did. Where's that bottle? I am confused. Or did I end up... I remember thinking I got the 10, and then I ended up having 9. Did I ever do the last one? I could have sworn I did. Can I sell blue fire to this girl over here? To free up something in my bottle, because I'd rather not waste my bug and try to find it again. Oh, that's blue fire. I'll buy it for 150 rupees. Yeah, why not? I swear. This is the point of the game where it's just like, money is never an issue ever. Between throwing it at you and having all these ways to make extra ones and never really needing to buy anything, and I'm honestly just buying things for the sake of clearing out my wallet. Well, no, I would like the potions, but, you know, if I wasn't doing this no fairy challenge, then it would be like, who cares? What? No, I'm fine now. Alright, everybody, so it's been a while, so, I'm kind of tired. I think this is it for my recording session for today. So, thanks everybody for watching. Sorry I kind of jumbled all my words there, for trying to explain whatever the hell I was trying to explain. But, we don't have much left to go in the game. We don't have a lot of extra stuff to do. Since we did all the Gerudo's Valley stuff, we pretty much just have to go straight to the Spirit Temple. Maybe I'll do some more side quests. I'll hopefully remember to do something about that bottle and figure out what the hell happened there. Maybe I'll get to the point when I'm editing videos this week that I'll see what I actually ended up doing. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, okay? Bye-bye.